interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Warning. The following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Yeah. Back at it, the Words on Fire podcast. Your boy Cujo, my man Jules. 2 weeks in a row. This is like a new record or some shit.
Yeah.
And we're sober. I think that's even worse. Remember, follow us on the Instagram at the Words on Fire podcast, YouTube, audio platforms. Where are we in? We're on Amazon,
Really?
Radio, Spotify, anywhere that you can hear any podcast. That's where we'll be at. Follow us there. Like, subscribe, hit the thumbs up if you're on. It's somewhere here on YouTube. It's somewhere over there. Help spread the word of the Words on Fire. And today, keeping it up after this last week, actually 2 weeks ago now. 2 weeks ago, we had our second annual Brew Battle Pillow Fight. Keeping up with the fighting concept, we have a local MMA / boxer / bare knuckle fighter, maybe, by the name of she goes by the name of Ruthless Roxy. Ruthless Roxy, welcome today. Thank you for coming out here, taking your time to. I know you got to go hit the gym and fucking beat some people up.
Not us though.
No. So right now, get all your nerves in, and then that way, when you get out there today, right now in about an hour or so, start rocking everybody's jaw and shit. Release all that stress. Roxy, what's going on with you?
Hello, thank you for having me.
Oh, girl, I'm telling you, don't be nervous. If you can fight, this is nothing.
I'm so shy.
Don't be. No.
Based on what I was seeing.
Based on the haymakers we were seeing earlier. So FYI, if you guys hear us yelling or saying some shit, we have Roxy's Greatest Hits playing in front of us on the YouTube. So if you hear us say some shit, we're just reacting to the fight. So yeah, we're not trying to talk shit about anybody or make fun of anybody. I might make fun of somebody. just to let you know. If I see some shit, I'm calling it out.
Do it.
So Roxy, how'd you get into the fight game?
I actually wanted to lose weight.
Okay.
I had just had a kid, and just going to the gym was getting boring. I tried boxing in high school, and so I wanted to get back into the fighting. I ended up seeing these guys practicing what I've never seen in my life before.
Okay.
And I got really interested. Started training with them. After 6 months, they asked me to do my first fight, and I said, "Fuck it, why not?"
Damn, 6 months.
Damn.
Okay.
And then took the first fight, and I won my first fight.
So what were you seeing the guys practice? Were they
I had never seen anyone. I had did a little bit of karate like in middle school, but it wasn't really
anything
crazy. But I had never
like
seen,
breaking boards type shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And
all world valley.
I had never seen any type of what they were doing, like ground game, like ground jiu-jitsu. I had never seen. I didn't even know what jiu-jitsu was.
Okay.
So it just looked really interesting. I got really into it. So after training, I loved it. They asked me to fight. I said, "Okay, let's do it." After that fight, I fell in love.
Damn. So first fight in, how was what, a 3-round fight?
Yeah.
How long did it last?
3 rounds.
All 3 rounds? Okay.
Damn.
Most of my fights have been all 3 rounds.
All decisions?
Most of
them? Okay.
You gotten some knockouts?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So what is your fighting discipline? What would your fighting discipline be considered?
I don't know.
Are you more a boxer? Or you're more jiu-jitsu? Are you more a stand-up game, a ground and pound? What are you?
Pulling hair, scratch your eyes type shit.
I think more hood.
More hood?
I'm sorry, thief, so.
All right.
That explains a lot.
Two four in the house.
Damn. So who do you remember who was your first fight? Who did you fight against?
Jessica Armstrong, yes.
Okay. How many fights do you have under your belt right now?
Oh, man. I want to say about 14, maybe?
14?
14.
Since 2011-ish.
Damn, okay.
Oh, so you've been in for a minute.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
Have you had any, I know we had, I think you might know her, Piggy?
Yes, I trained with her.
Okay, and I know with Piggy, she's talked about all the difficulty she's had because, of her condition or her, what is it, lupus and just always being tired and always in pain. have you had to deal with any major injuries or anything like that within this training or within the fight game?
Physically, no.
No?
Mentally, yes.
Mentally, talk to me about the mental part. Like, what do you mean mentally?
Losing is always hard, and a lot of stress outside of the gym sometimes plays a role into training and in the fights. So the coach that I was with previously, I think, had a lot to do with my mentality in the fights, and I started off really good, and then towards the end of my career, it just went down the drain.
Okay, so are you still active in the fight game?
I'm trying to get back into it. Yes, I took a good while off to kind of reset myself, have a new coach, new gym.
Okay.
So I'm giving it one more shot. See how I do.
So he was affecting your mental state, or?
I don't want to put all the blame on him.
But yeah,
but we will.
Yeah,
But we will.
We will. Fuck him.
I mean, we're not gonna put his name out because he'll come and whoop our ass.
But you had to change. Maybe he was.
Sometimes it's for the best.
Yeah.
Though. You know, different.
He just took you as farther as he could get.
Yeah, because you have different outlooks and different ideas of certain techniques or whatnot that you could use. So who are you training with right now?
Big shout out to Champ Camp. Jackie.
Okay, you're out there with Jackie.
Yeah.
They were out there. They hooked us up with the ring out there at the pillow fight. So yeah, Jackie's a good cat.
Good people.
Jackie's a good cat. And how long have you been under Jackie's training?
Barely, maybe a year.
A year? Okay. So are you going to get back into the cage, or are you going to get into the boxing now?
I kind of want to try boxing right now, work on my stand-up a lot more. And then, but honestly, at this point, since it's kind of, I don't want to say my last shot, but I kind of want to just do a little bit of everything. So I want to try bare knuckle. I want to try Muay Thai.
Bare knuckle.
Kickboxing, whatever. I'll do it.
Why?
I'll do anything and everything.
Without the condom.
Without the condom. Pillow fights. Yeah. But why bare knuckle? Because I know there's a lot of people going that way now.
I had a chance, but they canceled the fight.
Okay.
So,
you're already going to do it.
I mean, I've done it on the streets. Why not in the cage?
No. I mean, yeah.
Get paid for what I do. Get paid for a living.
But
I gotten my ass beat a couple times.
Just new, different, something fun. I mean, why not? I'm a little crazy.
Damn.
So why not try it? I'll try it all.
So I know on one of the fights that I was seeing on there, one of the commentators kept on talking about you being a mom and then, having to deal with your training and motherhood and all that. How old are your kiddos?
He's actually going to turn 14 soon.
Damn. All right, so he's been there your whole career then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Damn, well,
that's how she got into it, right? You
Yeah.
want to lose weight.
You want to lose weight for the baby weight.
Yeah.
So what is your what's your kid say about mommy being a badass and just fucking scrapping all the time?
He tries to spar me all the time.
Oh, he tries you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He tries and...
Is that encouraged at home? To fucking try to spar and shit?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, you
No
want to act out today?
No
Yeah.
shit. It's like, I'm gonna
No.
change
Like,
the channel.
If you make me tap out, you're off restriction.
Yeah, you're not grounded anymore.
Yeah, you're not grounded.
Change-
But I doubt. Let me go get my mouthpiece.
Shit. And what's your hubby say about him always want to try to spar with you?
I'm single right now.
Oh,
okay.
No, that's
That was slick the way you found that
He
out.
ain't got shit to say.
Yeah.
He ain't got shit to say. Then
He shouldn't say shit. I'll whoop his ass.
Exactly.
What is that?
That's probably why I'm single. No,
Oh
I'm just kidding.
shit! Oh, damn.
But can you date someone that you could
Whoop their ass?
Whip their ass? I mean,
As long as they feed me, shoot.
Damn.
really? But you wouldn't lose any like. I mean, I wouldn't look at him as a man, right?
probably not,
No.
no.
Oh, that's yeah.
Please.
After,
Well,
I
there
think
goes.
try a little bit.
A little, no, man. But I mean, think about it. If you could whoop some dude's ass, like he can't say no.
Exactly.
No matter what happens,
No,
he gonna say no. You go. What do you mean no? You just raise that hand and say, all right, fuck it. Go ahead and have another house.
Go ahead.
and get another boyfriend.
Yeah. Go ahead, give me the apron.
Oh shit! So
Put him in the
from
kitchen.
from all the different things that you tried, like you said, for the boxing with the MMA, and then I know I said Muay Thai. How's your kickboxing then? Do you feel comfortable going 3 rounds in a kickboxing style?
Yeah. I actually like kicking a lot.
Whoa.
I feel like my wrestling is not very good. My jiu-jitsu is okay.
Okay.
I'm just trying. Like I said, my previous training wasn't very good. I have a lot of bad habits, and so now I'm kind of
Regrouping.
learning pretty much
Right.
everything.
Back from scratch.
I'm getting there. Yep.
What's some of the bad habits you feel or that you've been working on?
A lot of it's mentality. So I'm trying to bring out the ruthlessness again. How
Okay.
I used to be, and just technique, not overthinking everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to overthink a lot, so I'm trying not to do that and just throw my technique in there and just be aggressive.
So when you're in a fight, like say for example, this is let's see who is fighting here.
Alice Yager,
Oh yeah, Atlas Soccer Bomb,
soccer mom.
a ball-headed soccer bomb.
She's good.
Yeah.
So say right here in the middle of this fight, right? You're in there right now. What's going through your mind this whole time? Like, is it more like, all right, I gotta like thinking I gotta do this, I gotta shoot here, I gotta hit here? Or is it more just fuck, I gotta whoop this bitch's ass, or like what's going on in there?
Usually it's like, fuck, I gotta whip her ass. But then I'm like, fuck, I'm tired. Okay, what do I do next? What do I do next? And what about this technique? And what about here? So I need to just like fuck it. And I used to just go in there and like not give a shit and
just
like,
swing?
just fucking start swinging. And I ended up on a winning streak for the longest time. because
Okay.
of that. And then I think because he tried, or my previous coach just started putting all this stuff into my brain, my head, mentality. Like I said, it had a lot to do with what he was or not teaching me correctly, I guess. Just throwing me into fights that I should have probably
Shouldn't
never
have been in?
fought before. Yeah,
Right.
and so I just kind of like went into survival mode.
So what kind of things was this guy throwing into your head that had you start either overthinking or doubting yourself?
Just talking down to me and like, you're doing this wrong. You should be doing this instead. And why are you not doing this?
And he wasn't showing you what you were doing wrong, or he was just telling you, or what?
The certain things that he was teaching me, I now know weren't correct.
Okay.
And my style way off. Like now I'm southpaw when he was teaching me orthodox.
Okay.
I'm left-handed, so I mean, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I just.
Well, I mean, like that should actually work for like De La Hoya. He was
I
he
just
was
saw his-
left-handed,
Yeah.
but he'd fight orthodox. So he'd put his power hand 1st. But I mean, if you're not comfortable like that and you like to leave the moneymaker for the end, well then yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always harder to fight a southpaw because you don't see as many of them. But if you know what you're doing, it's all fair game and shit. But so this dude that you're with, was he more of a striking coach, or was he more of a jiu-jitsu coach, or what kind of coach was he?
I think it was like a self-taught kind of.
Oh
overall
shit, he's one of them
coach.
internet
Oh.
coaches.
Yeah.
Pretty
So he
much.
was he pulled out the switchblade. He was a cholo, is what you were saying, right?
He's a cholo.
All right,
How you say that's so white? He's a cholo.
cholo.
Damn. Yeah, because
Did I say what? Yeah.
Because I know it's hard, and you know, judging from what I've seen from Jackie, Jackie knows his shit.
Yeah.
So I know a few years back, you know, I did some training in one of the other boxing gyms here, and one of the things that these guys would always tell me, it was like, hey, it doesn't really matter in technique, it's just see who has the bigger balls. I was like, dude, that's not how it works, dog.
Not at all.
Hey, did I miss something right now? Like,
She got caught.
you got caught?
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, she got caught with a left.
So she actually fought on Bellator.
Really?
Really?
Heather Hardy, that boxer.
Okay.
Oh.
So I
Okay.
fought her before. I've actually fought numerous girls that are in the UFC right now.
Really? Such as
Tracy Cortez.
Tracy Cortez. Okay.
Montana De La Rosa. Nico Montano, she was the Ultimate Fighter winner.
Oh,
I fought her.
sounds like a porn star.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. You can read my mind.
Like a motherfucker.
This one, Bellator. I actually fought Tracy Cortez twice.
Damn. How'd you do?
Audrey fought on Invicta. That's another big promotion for women's MMA. So I got thrown into a lot of fights.
How did you fare against these upper echelon ones?
They all went to decision.
Okay.
The only one
Oh, really?
that stopped me was Montana De La Rosa. She come in armbar.
Damn.
But the rest decision.
Jeez.
So you were hanging in there.
Yeah, pretty much. Most of my fights have been decision. I've won by TKO sometime. Submissions I won by. But like these fights that I've lasted and that have been that have gone through decision, I feel like, man, I could have beat them, and
Yeah.
I could have been in the UFC or Bellator or whatever.
Yeah.
But because of what was going on outside of the gym and everything else, I think that affected me a lot.
Well, I mean, when they're not teaching you the right technique and you're still going scrapping with these fucking people that are
Well, imagine when you learn the
Disciplined.
right technique.
Yeah.
Right technique. So.
And I
Yeah.
was getting thrown into these fights like 1 month after the other month.
Really? So he was just feeding you to the wolves. He was just.
Yeah, I turned pro really soon. I should have waited for sure. And the first pro fight was against Montana De La Rosa, who's now in the UFC.
Jesus.
And I had only maybe 5-6 fights at me, and just all right, going pro. And, okay.
Oh wow.
So in those amateur fights, were they all decisions also, or were they?
No, I actually was on a. I had a really good record in Miami, and a lot of them were TKO or submissions.
Okay.
Some decision, but I was winning most of them, and then just kind of
Just went from there.
Wow.
So, like, for example, for somebody who's coming up in the fight game right now, right, and they they have that same streak, right? So they go up 6 straight wins, whatever, in the amateurs, and they're like, oh, I want to go pro now. What would your advice to them be?
if they're winning most of their fights, obviously if they're like undefeated or then yeah, of course, like they probably have a better opportunity to do so. But if they're kind of 50-50 or not sure if they're coming off a loss, then yeah, definitely wait. I would say try to get as many amateur fights as possible to get that experience, and then go pro.
Is there a number that you would have, like, say,
a
10?
minimum?
Yeah, 10,
yeah,
15.
Honestly, I would say like 10 for sure, minimum. And that's saying like you have a good record, like you're like
10-0
undefeated, yeah, for sure. And then
what if you're like 6-4?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I mean, you also have your like your guys or girls who would go in there just to be basically a punching bag. Like you had your Quirino Garcia from the Juarez boxer from back in the day. He was like 7 and I think he had 7 wins and like 86 losses or some shit. But he was like, they'd ask him, why are you fighting? He's like, well, fuck, I love to fight and they're paying me for it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking fight anybody.
There's a lot of people like that right now.
Yeah, they're like, I'll fucking take the money. I love to
Which
get
is crazy. A lot of bare knuckle fighters are like that. They've had previous experience that they haven't had good records or whatever, and they go to the bare knuckle or boxing, and they just start going up that way.
Yeah, because what's the name just joined bare knuckle? The Trout.
And
Austin Trout.
Yeah, Malinaji did too, right?
Did he?
Did he do a bare
he's
knuckle?
too fucking. That dude's
Or he was
Paulie?
talking about doing.
Paulie?
Yeah, I know he didn't. He couldn't punch with gloves on, so maybe if he takes them off.
Maybe.
I'm saying he was a good boxer, but I'm saying as far as power.
He had no power. He was just technique.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot of people. What's the right way to say it without sounding like an asshole?
Just say it.
It sounds like a lot of people that have either gotten old for the sport or washed out for whatever reason are going that route now because. There was another UFC chick, the little blonde-headed girl, Van Zandt.
Oh yeah.
She went into bare knuckle. There were some other boxers that were going into bare knuckle also, and I don't know. Is it the same? Is it the same rules in bare knuckle as it is in boxing, with the exception of no gloves, or what's? Yeah, there's no.
There's 12 rounds and shit.
No, I think there's a little bit less rounds. The timing's about the same, 2-3 minutes, and so there's slight differences, but it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, fuck, imagine just
12 rounds of straight fucking Mike Tyson coming out.
dude.
Well, if you could last 12 rounds with that motherfucker, I'll give you some shit. So what is an like I said, we know you got to go train right now. What does an average day of training look like for you now?
So I actually work a lot. So I usually work out in the morning with the run or lift. Then I go to work and then I go training. Right now, since I'm in fight camp for just boxing, I just go to train boxing and whatever they have me do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a upcoming fight pretty soon?
Yes, August 26th in San Antonio. I'll be doing my boxing debut.
Yeah. So
wow.
I was talking to Crystal. She was actually, I texted her right now. And she's like, yeah, dude, she's got her boxing debut. Make sure you get that out there. So August
What weight class?
26.
135.
Okay.
What are you walking at right now?
Ooh. Should I say it?
Yeah. I mean, you're not like fucking 300 like us.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to really.
No, I walk around 160 right now.
Damn, so you got to drop 30 in a month.
Yes, about a month.
How the fuck are you going to drop
do that?
30 in a month?
I can do it. I've done it
Really?
before. Yeah.
I've been trying to drop 5 in 3 years.
I've done it before, and honestly, I think it's all to do with when he had me cut weight in my previous fights. I think that affected me a lot too during my fights, just being dehydrated and not properly rehydrating.
How much weight would you be dropping before?
I actually used to fight at 135, and I would walk around at 135, so I never really had to cut weight.
Okay.
So when I started he started making me cut weight. I started cutting down to, I think the lowest I got to was like 120. And I would fight 120, 125. And then I just started having really bad weight cuts. Like he didn't know how to cut weight from, and my body type is weird. And so it just kind of affected me that way too.
You know what's funny? I was actually seeing, was it yesterday or today? I was seeing Tito Ortiz and some other UFC guys are having a round table, and they're talking about weight cut and how it's more dangerous than people realize, because when you lose water weight, the first water weight that you lose is actually the water weight that's in your brain. So that's why people have a lot of drastic weight cut and they get in the ring and they're not rehydrated, they get knocked out easily because the water doesn't hold the brain in place while it's supposed to. So when you get rocked, it's easier to get fucking knocked out or have a short circuit or whatnot. And I thought that was really fucking interesting because I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
I've never heard that shit before. So when you're less than what, a month out right now?
About, yeah.
So are you aiming to cut what, like 6 pounds a week, or how is it that you're you're aiming at?
3 to 5 pounds per week, and then the last week,
just sweat it out.
some water. Yeah.
Okay. And for the fight, do you get weighed in the day of, or is it always the day before?
Day before.
So you can rehydrate.
They give you at least 24 hours to rehydrate.
Damn. Fuck. So for us that are not athletic
Of any kind.
or just old as shit, what do you do to cut weight? What can we do that's either smart or not smart to cut? Like
besides sewing our mouth shut.
Yeah. What's your trick to cutting this weight?
Drugs.
Drugs? Oh shit! You go turn into a crackhead for a month?
Just 1 month.
Cut quick, real quick. No. Honestly, it's just a lot of diet is the main thing. So just eating really good, really clean, small portions. Your body gets used to a lot of water.
Okay.
And then just exercising. But even just a diet alone will help you lose a lot of weight.
Really?
Yeah.
So what does your normal diet look like before you start cutting weight?
Before I start cutting weight?
Before you start cutting weight.
I eat everything and anything.
Damn.
Okay.
So you're
That's
a foodie.
why I'm heavy right
Okay, so you're a
now. A
foodie.
big time, yes.
So what's your favorite go-to?
Tacos, pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
I would do it too.
I just had some pizza right now from Oregano's from Phoenix.
my
Oh,
gosh.
best fucking pizza I've had.
Yeah.
For that, and there's another one. What's the one in San Diego? It's the Italian. Felipe's?
Yeah.
Felipe? Yeah, that's some good shit too.
Yeah, that's some good shit.
But so tacos. What's your? Oh, today's Taco Tuesday. So what's your go-to tacos?
Tripas?
Tripitas.
Tripas, pastor, birria.
Asada, pastor.
Dude,
anything.
I
I can't fuck with birria.
don't. Lately, I've been
so
It's too greasy.
Yeah, I've been getting
It like
heartburn.
fucks me all up. Maybe it's my age, but maybe I just it keeps me up at night.
Damn. So you're a glutton for pizzas and tacos. Are you a big sweet tooth person?
Yeah. for sure.
What is
Definitely.
it? What is it? Ice cream, cakes, pies. What is it? Sweet bread. Okay.
Marranitos.
Marranitas, conchas.
Oh, dude, the
all of
conchas are
that.
my shit.
Really, I'm more of marranitos and empanadas.
Conchas. Gotta be
Pineapples.
conchas. Gotta be white.
Oh.
Gotta be the vanilla. I can't.
Really?
Can't do the chocolate.
Really?
The pink one, the little.
Don't do the pink.
He's
he's
real picky. You can't tell, but
I
that's a picky motherfucker.
I gotta keep it redneck.
There's a certain,
I gotta keep it redneck, dog.
I know.
I'm not gonna.
I know we don't look picky, but we're picky.
Yeah, I gotta keep it looking like
I am
mayo.
not picky.
Damn.
I'll fuck up some marranitos and empanadas. Pineapple.
Have you ever had at Sheepdog? They had done a hamburger. No, a
Concha
brisket.
burger.
A brisket with a concha in it. There's a concha sandwich. It was interesting.
Did
I'm
you?
not gonna lie.
You-
I tried it.
you
I
had
tried it.
Oh yeah. Did
Oh,
it
yeah.
go down?
I mean, I ate it, but I don't know if I enjoyed it. But it was just one of those where you're eating, you're like, dude, this shouldn't taste good or decent, but it does. So it like fucks with your head, dog.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's one of those.
And do they let you pick the flavor of concha you want?
No.
Or, oh, okay.
No, whatever they had.
Okay.
So when you're eating it, you're like, it's at the point where you're doubting yourself. You're like hating yourself at the same time.
Yeah.
You're like, how fucking fat am I?
Yeah.
To eat
That I'm
this.
eating a concha fucking brisket sandwich.
And who was the high motherfucker that made that sandwich up? You know what I mean?
I guess you have to be high to eat it.
Yeah, maybe that's the only way to enjoy that shit.
Maybe that's why you didn't enjoy it.
Maybe.
So what's your diet look like now? Like what's the clean diet for somebody to use if they want to cut?
For sure, cutting out the carbs, no sugar, of course.
Is it all keto?
High protein. No, there's some carb.
Okay.
A little bit of rice, potatoes, whatever. But mainly protein and greens.
Proteins and greens. Shit. So you eat a lot of salad?
Sometimes. Yeah.
A lot of salad.
greens, yeah.
But isn't that
Tossing that salad, girl.
Hey, either one. Whatever helps me lose weight.
whatever helps burn the calories? I thought if you ate too much salad, it actually makes your stomach bigger. Cause like
I don't know how big salads you're eating.
no,
but
because
I've never heard of that shit.
so
never-
so okay, so
That's my
let-
problem then.
let me tell you this. So remember, there's this little Chinese dude that used to win the hot dog eating championship before that Joey Chestnut dude, right?
He was Chinese?
On 4th of July. Yeah, it was before him. Some little Chinese.
Oh
dude.
yeah, okay.
Before Joey Chestnut.
He would wet the.
Yeah, so he said that the way he actually gets ready or trains for the food competition or the hot dog competition is that he eats a fuckload of salad. Because he says that the salad, if you eat a lot of salad, the way it falls into your stomach or whatnot before it breaks down, it expands the stomach. So you could actually fit more fucking food in there. So he said for like 2 weeks before the actual competition, he would basically be eating like 2 heads of salad, or 2 heads of lettuce, I should say. Sorry, 2 heads of lettuce for every day before that, because your stomach expands so much. So when you're going to eat for the competition, and it should be empty by that time. By the time you're going to eat, your stomach holds that much more, and you could put down that much more. Yeah,
heard of
I'm
that.
Dude, I'm
The last
telling you.
documentary I saw on that was he was eating like ginormous bowls of ramen and
Yeah, well, he was also
preparing it, carb loading.
the Chinese dude or Joey.
The Chinese guy.
Yeah, because that Chinese dude, because he was like a world champion, or I guess they're a world
He
champion.
broke all kinds of records. I know which one you were
Yeah,
talking about.
because he was doing like chicken wings and fucking
The
gallons of pasta and all kinds of crazy shit. But yeah, he said that's how he would get ready. It was just fucking wild.
I can eat, but I can't fuck with them.
No, I
There's
can't.
no way.
I'm just trying to eat to enjoy, not fucking scarf down.
I'm trying to
40
eat to
fucking-
pass out.
I'm just. I'm not trying to put any weenies in my mouth.
Are you?
Live load 60 motherfucking in 10 minutes. That's some fucking.
Well, chew them, mother. That's the problem. That's his problem. He don't like chewing weenies. He thinks it's fucking rude. He's weird. His mind is he's just
So
weird.
dumb. So let me ask you: so this fight when you fought Audrey, this was her debut, right? They said this was her debut because she had just barely come up from the amateurs, from what I was hearing earlier.
I should remember. I thought this was one of many pro fights she had.
Yeah, no. Well, according to like I said, these commentators were kind of weird, but one of the dudes had said that this was her debut and whatnot. But it seems like you were completely off this day.
I was.
What
happened?
I didn't
What happened?
Prepare for this fight.
No?
At all. It was kind of a last minute thing.
Were you like
And
drinking
I
the night
was
before or what?
pretty- I was heavy. This was a 145 fight actually. We just took it last minute. Like I said, I was thrown into a lot of fights last
Oh,
minute.
really?
And this was one of those last minute fights, and it was at a heavier weight class. I obviously was not in shape for it. Like I had never fought at 145 before, so it was the first time fighting at 45.
And where was this
it
at?
just- Dallas.
Okay.
It was in Dallas. Yeah.
This girl was out of Dallas too, right?
Yeah. She actually fought in Invicta after this.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, and she was old. You're what, 20? How old is this one? 27? 26?
About
That chick was 33. She looked,
yeah.
and she had that long ass reach on you too. Man. How much taller was she than you? You remember?
But check out
Like
Hooters
4
though.
inches.
The ring, the car,
The card girls.
the car. Oh, my bad. My bad.
That's what happens when you think out loud.
Yeah.
So she
Can't
had
help
about.
it, but,
So is that your coach?
yeah, was.
Or was your former coach?
Rewind that shit.
Dude, this girl looks like. Do you remember Jim Carrey when he played on A Living Color, when he played that weightlifter chick. That's who that chick looks like. That's who that chick looks like. Holy, look at that.
Yeah, she really does.
Oh, I can't unsee
Now
that.
you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Now you see Ruthless.
Would it be
Roxy's
laughing all
boxing.
crazy?
Ruthless Roxy's fucking
my
boxing
God.
Jim Carrey now. Oh shit! Just so we could see we're everywhere. Oh shit! So damn. Have you heard
Jim Carrey.
of a boxer? I think she fights under the same thing where Piggy fights, and I can't remember the name of the circuit where she's at. Have you heard of a fighter who's an MMA fighter who goes by the name of La Loba?
Oh yeah,
Yo,
your favorite?
dude, I've never been big on fucking women's fighting, MMA, whatnot, even because I'm like, first of all, they're girls. Why are they out of the kitchen? I'm just kidding. No, it's just that. I'm not an MMA person. I'm more of a boxer, right? So I've never
Yeah,
really.
you should smack the fuck out of him. But anyways,
I saw her fist ball up. Dude, look up La Loba. Anybody listening, look up La Loba.
You saw her in her
Yo.
sports bra.
okay, hold on. Why are you holding off on me?
Yo.
Why am I barely finding this out?
Dude,
And she's locally here?
no, she's
Oh.
out of Phoenix. Is it
I'm not sure
or?
exactly where she's from. But I know
I'll
she
tell you,
fights.
she got an OnlyFans. La Loba is mine.
And I have an OnlyFans account.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Now you got something to look up. This girl.
No. Yeah,
No, but
I support our local.
No, we
you know,
support single moms.
Yeah,
Oh,
single
nice.
moms.
You get to get one then.
No, but this girl, she could throw hands, man.
Loba, yeah.
She's got a haymaker, boy.
I mean, she has momentum.
Oh,
with
she's
her.
is she's fine though.
You know what? Matter of fact, since Audrey's getting on my nerves here, I can't unsee her, dude. I can't unsee the fucking. Let me bring up La Loba. Dude, this
She has a lot
girl.
of momentum to help throw her punches.
Explain
Really?
what do you mean by a lot
Wow.
of momentum?
So there's a lot of weight going on in those.
I mean, with heavy silicone in there, I mean. of
Oh,
course
don't
it's gonna
ruin
help
it for
you throw.
me.
That's not a deal breaker. What are you talking about?
Oh, shit, that's
It's
not a deal breaker.
No,
No. Hey, if it's on her, they're hers.
they're hers.
She owns them. She paid for that shit. She owns that shit.
Yeah, they're not touching the
I
ground. They're
can't.
just standing
Dude,
straight
not
at
touching
attention.
there she is. La Loba, Lucero Acosta.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Combate.
Dude, it's weird. Do you have an OnlyFans?
I do not.
Okay,
Oh,
and I'm not saying about posing and whatnot, because when I talked to Piggy, she was telling me when we're seeing one of her last fights. Actually, I think it's on this whatever this division is. At the end, they're sponsored or it's brought to you by OnlyFans.
That's good.
And I didn't know. I thought OnlyFans was just there. She is, dog.
Wow.
Yeah.
She looks psycho.
Oh, she is. Dude, she could fucking throw.
Look at her. That's a turn on.
My man's got that Ike and Tina kind of syndrome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought
She's howling.
I was curious. I was like, damn, when she kept because she was mentioning OnlyFans, I was like, damn, y'all fight on OnlyFans? I just thought it was just a bunch of nakedness and shit.
So Paige Van Zandt actually has one.
Yes, I've been trying to find it.
Rachel Ostovich has an OnlyFans as well. Do
How
you know who Rachel is? Rachel
No.
Ostovich?
should I?
Yes.
Should I know? Hold on, I can't. Rachel, son of a bitch, or what was her name?
Close enough.
Rachel who?
Oh no, yeah, you're right about the
Yeah.
cleavage.
Damn, why are you gonna ruin? I mean,
No, that's not ruining.
no, but she
That's
can,
acknowledging.
dude. She can. This girl can fucking scrap though, dude. She's got the right hand that she fucking cocks it back. She'll fucking rock you. Roxy. Well, all right. So what was this little girl?
She'll
Rachel.
rock your world.
Son of a bitch, or what was her name?
Rachel Ostovich.
Ostovich.
She's Hawaiian.
Hasta la vista.
How do you spell Ostovich?
Like ostrich.
How do you spell ostrich?
Buy a valve.
Yes.
Let me call a friend.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is. Hold on. I saw ostrich. Ostovich. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh yeah. No, that's the next one we're gonna look up. What's your favorite? What's your favorite? No. What's your favorite punch to throw out there? What's your favorite?
Oh, wow.
What's your go-to punch that you always wait on?
It used to be like more overhand.
Mm-hmm.
I would throw the overhand a lot. And
With the left, right? Or are you throwing it with the right? 'Cause I know you
With
say
my
you're a
left.
southpaw.
well, when I was fighting orthodox, it would be my left.
Okay. So then now, what's your go-to now?
Probably the same thing.
The same
But
thing?
now it's the right hand.
Do you do a lot of body work?
No, actually, I'm
'Cause-
learning that now.
Yeah, because I was noticing everything's always everything was always haymakers and head toppers. I wasn't seeing any body work being thrown in there.
As I never
No,
practiced that before, and so now like I'm learning all that.
because I've never really seen. I mean, like I said, I'm not an MMA guy, but I've never really seen many people work the body. If it maybe
I've
it's
seen
just me.
motherfuckers get rocked. On
Yeah,
the
but
body,
I've seen-
Mainly from kicking.
From
not
kicking,
so
but
much
actual like
that.
punching, I don't think I've ever seen body work like that, like you would in a boxing match.
So actually, Poirier, really good boxer, and he's fighting this weekend. He's throws a lot of that.
Well, shit, we saw Inoue fight this morning.
Yeah,
That son of a
like
bitch.
4 in the morning.
Oof.
He's
That
a beast,
son of a
man.
bitch, man.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
think
wow.
he's walking around at your weight. I think he's a 130,
130 something?
135, 133.
Yeah, soaking wet.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
that son of a bitch go. Oof.
Yeah, but God, that dude's
No, that dude's
amazing, man.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
nothing
pound
else
for
to do
pound,
but
number
that.
one.
You think so?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's pound for
At that
pound
weight
right now.
class.
Yeah.
So are you big into one sport or the other? Like say either MMA or boxing, or is it just the same, or is it you're not really much of a fan to watch?
I mainly watch a lot of MMA fights, but I'm watching more boxing.
I used to
This-
watch
Muay
a
Thai
lot of
fights on
MMA, like beginning MMA.
Yeah, the first like when USC first started, that's when I saw like the USC 1 and 2 when there'd be like 45-minute rounds.
Yeah, they be chopping each other on top of the head.
Pretty
And it was like blood sport.
No weight
Yeah,
classes.
Yeah.
No weight classes.
punches and everything.
Yeah, that should look like blood sport. That
Yeah,
shit
they
was
have
dope.
the drunken style.
Jackie Chan and shit.
Yeah, dude. I was like loving that shit.
Yeah,
The
but
fight be like 45 minutes on the ground, like just.
And just there though.
yeah, man. But so who do you have for? Are you gonna watch the fight this weekend? Was it Crawford and
Spence.
Earl Spence?
I don't know.
I think Crawford's gonna get it.
I think Spence has no chance.
Spence has no chance.
No,
No, that's crazy, man. Spence is a bigger guy.
no, but I don't think he's not the same, dude. After his wreck,
See, that's what
He's not
I'm
the
leaning
same.
towards. Before the car wreck, I was leaning towards
Yeah.
Spence.
yeah, no.
But
after
now
the
I
wreck,
think it affected him. And I think Crawford is just a mean motherfucker.
Yeah.
Crawford is just he's
And I wasn't really that sold on Crawford until like recently. Like
His
I was
style,
like,
dude.
He's mean, man.
his style is hard to prepare because
He'll
could
finish
go
your
both.
ass.
Yeah, on both sides. You go southpaw and then switch into orthodox. And it's you don't know what to prepare for. You got to prepare for fucking everything with this dude. There's you can't take a breather against this fucking guy.
You think whoever wins this weekend is pound for pound? Or no?
Not yet.
Nah. I just think it's a good fight, but unless they put on some kind of show where it's like flawless, you're like holy, like it takes you back, like holy shit.
They're undefeated.
This dude,
Both of
if
them?
somebody gets completely dominated, and it's not one of those just where Styles
and
makes
forth.
fights, but if this dude's just completely like puts on like a Lomachenko style, if he puts something down where he's schooling this kid, then maybe
Well, Loma
I
got
just don't
robbed.
see it. Yeah,
Loma,
that's because
Loma got robbed.
he's old. He's getting
he's not.
older,
He's not
Matter.
old.
and he's Ukrainian.
And that makes it even more impressive.
Remember,
he was in war.
He was in war. He wasn't training for this shit. He was fucking dodging bullets and shit, doc.
And he still put on that performance.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, he did it.
No, that is the Matrix.
No, but
right?
they're trying to push that other kid, man, Haney, but he ain't shit.
No,
Haney ain't shit.
he's good, but he got a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I don't take anything away from Haney, but he did get a gift from Loma. Loma took it to him.
Yeah.
So on your when you're doing your ground and pound, or actually your up stance, right? And you said now you're working on the for your boxing, you're working on the body shots and whatnot. What is it? Is it easier for you to throw the right hand or the left hand for the power punch on the body since you're at that southpaw, and now when you come with the left hand, you got to come over a lot more to get to that liver shot? Or do you find it easier to just go straight with the jab into the gut? Or because like if you hit him on the left side of the body, there's not really much you could really hurt him with, right? It's more the right side where you have the liver shot. And then, well, if you hit them right square in the stomach or in the sternum, you could take out their fucking air. So what are you working on right now? What's the technique you're working on right now?
For sure being more aggressive. And a lot of uppercuts.
Okay.
And then going to the body
Mhm.
and working that southpaw.
And are you
Yeah,
doing more of the on the body? Is it more of the crosses or the hooks, or is it straight jabs into them?
More of the crosses.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to go a lot of body head movement,
Mm.
uppercuts, hooks.
How hard is it to retrain yourself, or just
It's hard.
basically go back to basics after going and having so many, bad techniques, as you said?
It's hard. It's definitely hard, and I don't realize I'm doing it sometimes. And then Jackie's like, "Hey, fat ass, you're doing this wrong."
God damn.
And so I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I have to really like catch myself and really work on just a lot of drilling and just the same.
You do a lot of sparring in there, or?
I'm starting to with the fight camp. Yeah,
Okay.
Have you sparred up against Kayla?
I think once like last year we did a little bit of movement.
How'd that go?
She took it easy on me for sure. But I'm waiting for her to come back so we can get some more sparring in.
Yeah, she's at the Olympic training center right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she came on the first time. Yeah, the first time she came on, she gave us each a body shot or two.
Oh man.
Because we asked.
Well, you too.
I got two.
Me
Yeah,
one.
no,
You got
I mean, I laughed at her.
Yeah.
But
no.
but I don't think she went. I don't think she went 100%. No, I think she
You
held
want her
back. Yeah, and I was telling her, I was like, I mean, when she hit me, I wasn't like whatever. But a few hours later, I was like, dude, what the fuck does my side hurt? What the fuck? And I was like, shit, she fucking hit me.
Yeah.
That shit was for real.
You thought you were gassy? You were turning it up.
Yeah, that shit was.
Dude, I farted. It just still hurts. I don't know what's going on.
Some blood came out.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Hey, do you ever forget what sport you're in? You say you're sparring and then you fuck around and
throw a
it.
round kick.
Yeah,
A roundhouse?
I have I tend to get tall like a Muay Thai fighter, and so sometimes I want to like throw a kick, or for clinching I want to actually clinch or go for like a single.
Yeah.
So I have to catch myself and like, oh shit, I can't do that.
Because I've seen like probably on YouTube you could catch one where like they'll forget they're just boxing.
Where they're at.
Yeah, and he'll fucking knock his head off with a kick.
Yeah, yeah, I've done that before. Where I'll
Really?
like throw a kick and I'm like, oh shit, I couldn't do that. So I have to like stop.
Why you go
myself
over a
and move
triangle
back.
with gloves on? That's weird.
Yeah.
Because I know the ones I would see for usually when you'd have the MMA guys try to, or because I remember like the Klitschko's, they were kickboxers, and like one of the first few fights when they'd go to the body, you'd see them actually bring their knees up to block.
Yeah.
And that was like, hey, like you can't do that shit.
Yeah.
But it's just, I mean, old habits are hard to, even right or wrong, like you were saying, habits, right? It's
Instinct.
hard. It's hard to do what you've been trained to do because muscle memory or whatever.
Yeah, and I've never I'm telling you, this is my first time doing just boxing. So from the years of doing MMA and
So right there, I
boxing,
would have
like-
with that guy with hair. I would have pulled his hair right now.
What's the hardest
if you
thing?
ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
What's the hardest thing for you to adjust to from MMA to boxing?
Not throwing kicks.
Not throwing kicks?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're like,
For
that
sure,
shit's
for sure.
open right there. Bam!
That, and then like keeping them away from you, I would use a lot of my kicks to keep them away, like back them up, like that way. I'm used to throwing like a couple punches and then adding some kicks in. So now like I need to start learning on throwing just punches and not just a couple and then throwing kicks. So, now
so your
I'm
combos.
like, combos, adding a lot more punches. And so,
Okay.
yeah, it's
What
getting used to it.
what's the best combo you've been, or what's the combo you've been really working on right now to perfect, like your favorite combo to throw?
I'm trying to work a lot of body head. So jab, cross to the body, coming up top to the hook, or even adding uppercut to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from the boxing, because I know like a lot of times when people are going to start fighting and whatnot, you start seeing people that have done it before you. Who are some of the boxers that you've seen now, or that you've been looking into now that you're going straight into boxing?
I've always liked Mike Tyson style. Ali, of course.
Yeah.
Both him and his daughter.
Okay.
So, just their style, like, trying to be like a lot of head movement and just trying to be like slick like that. So
Yeah, but that's hard. I mean, like the head
right now,
movement
like,
alone.
I love the way Carson, what's her name, bombs her fight. And they're good.
Yeah?
So, Michaela Meyer.
Michaela?
Like,
Yeah.
Kayla Gomez.
Oh, Kayla can scrap, man. She got that overhand that come out of nowhere.
She's
That girl-
fast.
she could
man.
bang. That girl could bang, man. She
Definitely can.
you have high hopes for her. So who would you try to model yourself? So all those people that you said that you mentioned that you watch, who would you try to model your boxing after her now or after now?
I really like. Well, as far as females go, like Carissa and
Oh man, she's something else.
Yeah. So I just want to be mean like them and just aggressive and just.
She's real cocky though.
They are, but
well, you
it's
gotta
good.
be.
Yeah, you have to be sometimes, and I'm trying to learn that, like, because I've been to like I'm too nice or I'm not. I don't flip that switch of being like mean or like. And when I first started, that's how I was. I was just like I just did not give a shit, and I would just go in there and just.
So what changed?
A lot. It's just having that person that just constantly telling you things.
Just
and
talking
you just
shit.
Start doubting
It just
yourself, and you're just like, "What? I thought I was
took
doing
away
good,
your
and now you're
confidence.
saying that I'm not doing good. So like, what do I do now? Like,
Right.
Yeah. So it's a lot.
So what do you do to build your mental game then? What can you do?
I'm honestly still working on that, and I'm just trying to not doubt myself so much and kind of praise myself more rather than like put myself down.
Does your old trainer still train people?
I have no idea.
Go find whoever he's training. Go whoop their ass.
Go put it on him.
Yeah.
I should, right?
How long has it been since you've let that other trainer?
About 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So then you took out. You said you took a little hiatus. How long were you out for?
About 2-3 years.
2-3 years. Why did you step
I guess
away?
Since COVID. Before
Okay.
COVID happened, yeah.
Well, that makes sense because I mean people weren't really doing shit as far as for.
Yeah.
You couldn't do this because it was.
It was hard to get fights and things like that.
Yeah, because they got the sanction and the bubble and all that shit that they had to do. Do you think that 2-3 years of COVID actually might have helped you? You know, as far as one getting away from this other trainer, then two just trying to get everything, you know, mentally refocus and reset.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
especially training with Jackie. I'm learning a lot more and getting more confidence and everything. Training with these other coaches as far as my Muay Thai and my Jiu-Jitsu goes. I've competed in little tournaments here and there just to get little wins back and trying to get my confidence back. So, yeah, I'm definitely working on it.
So here in El Paso, who are some the, I guess, top fighters that you've gone or that you've seen or you've had some kind of work against?
I used to train with Piggy a little bit here and there. We would spar a lot. Cynthia, she was fighting back then. She I think she made it to an Invicta, or she almost made it to Invicta.
Okay.
I mean, there's not really for females. There's not really many.
No.
No. I haven't really trained with the Hans. I went to school with them, but I never trained with them.
Did you ever fight them?
No.
Just for, shits and giggles, just to start shit?
I mean, I'm down, but I haven't yet. So females, there's not really many. And
That's funny.
I've always trained with guys too, so it's just.
So do you feel that's helped you while going against the guys when you're training or sparring or whatnot?
I think it does help. A lot of them don't take it easy on you, whether you're a girl or not. Like they'll still throw down with you, but it's a lot of learning experience. It's just a different type of fighting compared to females,
right?
And you get used to the heavy hits. So when you fight against female, they're like doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah.
It should help. It should help because you might be fighting a guy one day.
Yeah. I mean nowadays
the way it's going, right?
Yeah.
The way everything's going right now, you might have to have one of those under your belt already. Oh shit! So I know they keep on saying that in order to take all the punishment, right, like all the big heavy hits, you have to be really in shape, right? How is it that how does that being in shape help you recover from taking a big fucking right hook to the fucking jaw? Like how does that help out?
A lot of conditioning. You're conditioning your body physically, so a lot of drilling, taking the hits, but also you that oxygen, going back into, your breathing helps you kind of not stay knocked out.
Yeah.
You can kind of wake up from the oxygen you're getting. So you have a good gas tank, it's going to be hard to knock you out.
Damn, interesting. I have no gas tank. I'd be a good solid 20, 30 seconds. It's just like sex. I'd be a good solid minute.
And that's it.
Fuck it. I'll be out for like 3 years.
It is a sprint.
There you go.
I'll be out for 3 years after that.
And we'll walk that shit off for a while.
Once a year
Oh shit, if I'm lucky for my birthday.
for your
Yeah. He smashes every 3 years?
I'm on that Medicare sex right now. I was fucking.
Well, how old's your baby now? I know these had.
That's how long it's been.
Yeah. 13.
Oh shit. So as far as when going into the ring, right? do you try to stay away, or have you? Do they ever teach you like the little shortcuts that people would do? Like you mentioned Mike Tyson, right? Mike Tyson was notoriously known since he was so fast. After he'd pop you with the right, he'd pop you with the elbow. Do they?
Have to throw that in there.
Yeah. Do they ever? No, but you got to be quick though. You got to be
Yeah,
Tyson
real
quick. That
just-
motherfucker was
just-
lightning quick.
Maybe it's just too fast. They didn't
Grab
get
a
out the
glove.
way.
There you go.
I'm sure you didn't do it on purpose.
It's one thing to get out the way. It's another thing to fucking.
Throw the elbow in there.
I mean, this motherfucker
Shoulder.
bit Evander Holyfield's ear off. What the fuck you mean?
I know. I
motherfucker was
can't
good.
defend him, man. He's just been. Yeah, I just love him.
Yeah, just love him. Yeah. So, do they ever give you those kind of like insights, like the you always hear when you see boxers who are longtime pros, they have the little nuances
tricks.
when you're clutched in, fucking get that little rabbit punch or the rabbit punch to the gut. Do
Or
you
the
guys go
two
over that?
different water bottles.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you guys ever
Panama
work
Jack, baby.
on that, or is that just?
In MMA, yeah. There's a lot of little things you could do, like holding the glove, holding the shorts, or whatever. Like I said, if you ain't
Pulling the
you ain't
guard
trying.
down like the way Vargas did.
Yeah, there's certain clinches. Like even in boxing, you can't really like clinch like a Muay Thai clinch, but
What's the difference
bare knuckle,
between
you
them?
can.
What's the
You
difference
can kind of
between
hold more
the?
the back of the head and hold the head down and just kind of start.
Okay.
So you can't really. I don't think you can do that in regular boxing.
What?
And-
Well,
and bare knuckle, you
try
can.
maybe until they tell you not to
If
do
they're
it.
not to,
Yeah.
So there's nothing you kind of get away with as long as the ref's not looking. Or
Yeah,
doesn't
'cause-
catch you doing it.
Because I that's funny that you mentioned that, because one of the clinches you had against Audrey, she kind of got you when she was trying to like hyperextend your fucking elbow when she had you. I'd never seen that shit before.
Yeah,
So they'll get
it's
you
different.
here, and then she's
trying
holding
to-
you here,
Yeah.
and she's putting weight to fucking break
Well,
your
that was
shit.
Mike Tyson did that to Francis Botha, or what's his name, the White Buffalo or some shit. He tried to break his arm. Well, I don't know if he tried to break. It
I was
looked
gonna
like
go for a
it.
flying triangle in the boxing ring. No, I'm just
Flying
kidding.
triangle in the boxing ring. Oh shit! Yeah, so you gotta throw some of that shit in there. But you like they
Dirty
never do they teach you either what to look for to how to stay away from that dirty shit, or do they teach you, look, if you're fucking feeling down, this is what you got to do
You're
to
tired,
recover?
just
Yeah,
grab her.
Yeah,
just
grab-
fucking
Yeah,
hang
little
on.
things.
thumb in the eye.
There we go.
The thumb of the
Head,
eye.
head position right into their face, right in the nose.
Yeah.
Smother them.
The Victor Ortiz.
Oh shit. I know. So in boxing, they would do when you do the hand wraps back in the day. The fucking who's that dude? The beaner that Miguel Cotto fought.
Margarito.
Yeah, Margarito was known for having that cast on his hand wrap, right? Because he
Well,
did
he
it,
had the powder.
he
and
did it
then
to-
turned into a
a
cast.
cast. Yeah, but he did it to Cotto. He did it to it was like, who else was it? It wasn't Pacquiao. It was a fight before Pacquiao. It was like 3 fights before.
It was Mosley.
Mosley and
But
Cotto.
Mosley's the one that caught him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Cotto kept on saying some shit, but Mosley had the one where they actually
And then
saw it.
And then Mosley beat the shit out of him.
Well, yeah, after you fucking get hit by a cast, you
Right.
gotta shit get personal.
Was it? Yeah, it was Mosley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything like that goes on in the MMA? Because I know they have the really thinner gloves. They're what, 5 ounces?
4 ounces.
4 ounces? Is there anything that you can do, like tricks of that? Do they bleed out the gloves like the way they used to back in the day with boxers?
No, they're really strict about that now. Like,
Yeah?
you have the DAs there watching, literally watching while you rap.
How about like moving? You know how they had the horsehair gloves where they would just
Oh, they have the puncher's gloves and the...
the Mexican gloves, the
The
Reyes.
Puerto Reyes.
Yeah,
So
they.
the only
they-
thing that we'll do, especially for the MMA, I don't know about boxing, but for MMA, we would kind of fold the gloves and like break them in because they're really stiff. So we'll try to, like mold them and fold them.
Is that
before the
frowned
fight.
upon or no?
No, most everyone.
You're
does
breaking
it.
'em in,
Yeah, you're
I
breaking
mean,
them in. You're
yeah.
just kind of folding them in just so they're not so stiff. Because especially the new ones that they give you.
Okay, because they give you brand new ones every fight, right? And then you have
Usually,
that
yeah.
24 hours or whatever to fucking work them in, or is it right
No,
before
we'll
the
get right
fight?
before the fight. So what we'll
Oh,
do is
so-
we'll fold them and we'll kind of put the strap around them to keep them like in a little ball instead of having them open like that. So it kind of loosens.
Mr.
everything up a
Miyagi
little
there,
bit.
asses.
Yeah, there you go.
Give me the glove.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, that's fucking nuts. So how far before the fight is it? Is it like an hour before, or is there like
So we
or is
usually
it-
show up like 2 hours before for the fighter meeting, and then they give us our gloves and everything there. We check
Right there in the meeting.
doctors
Yeah.
visits and stuff like that. So it's literally like a couple hours before the actual fight. And then depending what fight you are, like the longer you have in like your last one or whatever, so you'll have a little bit more time. But if you're the first one, like you're fucked. Like you're just gonna have to hurry up and like get that shit.
Breaking them off the bag. Hold on.
Pretty much. Yep.
So how many fights are there usually? Like when you have a fight card when you're going
on a good fight card, there's at least 10 to 12.
Okay.
But if like a lot of people pull out, they back out, they don't make weight, whatever the case. So you'll usually end up from like let's say 14 to like 8.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's
so. If it's a good one, everyone shows up, everything's good. Yeah. At least 10 to 12.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
Have you ever missed weight?
Yeah. So
Damn.
I've had some pretty bad weight because I struggle getting down to 120. So he would like throw me into like, oh, you're gonna fight at this weight class. I'm like, okay, I've never cut before, so let's try it. So like I've had some pretty bad weight cuts, and I would be like 2-3 pounds over, and so I would have to. They give you an hour to cut the rest of it. So I would try to get as close as I can, and then I have had to give up like a percentage of my purse because I haven't made. I'll be like a pound off, and they're like, okay, we'll take it, but you gotta pay me this much extra.
Plastic bags and the sauna.
Would you take that out of your trainers to be like, oh, motherfucker, he's the one that put me in there.
Yeah, you
motherfucker, that's coming out your wallet.
That's why he put me in there, because he wanted the money.
That's coming out your wallet, God.
What a dickhead.
Yep.
No, man, but a lot of these people, it's about money. Think about it. They're the ones putting up the money for you.
At heart, so.
Nah, those people don't give a shit about you. You're just a number.
Yeah, pretty much.
How many other fighters did this dude have in his stable when you were fighting with this guy?
He started with maybe it was like 4 of us. Maybe 4 to 6 of us, and then it just went down to just me.
No
I
shit.
stuck with it the whole time.
And was it just because everybody saw the shit he was doing and they just got tired of his shit?
They got tired of his shit. They started losing. And just the gym, there was like two of us training at a time.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't not getting any
So
better.
what kept you around so long?
I was dating him.
Okay.
That's
Rule number one.
Rule number one.
He's not the baby daddy, is he?
No, thank God.
Oh, no. Okay.
No.
Well, he's a piece of shit too, but
Damn.
Damn.
Shots
No,
fired.
sorry.
Well, I guess if you throw haymakers, you can say shit, right? Like,
Okay.
But what are you going to do? What you going to do?
So, did you break up and then quit the gym, or what happened first, or
Did you leave the gym then break up?
Yeah.
I stopped fighting, and then we broke up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the cash cash cow was up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were dating while he was throwing you in these crazy ass fights? Why the fuck? That sounds counterintuitive.
Yeah.
If I'm dating somebody, I'm not gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna make
You
sure
want to
this-
take care of them, even. Yeah.
I mean, even if unless you make me mad consistently, you know what? This bitch gonna get her ass kicked.
I'm gonna throw her
She
in.
want to run her fucking mouth at
Here
me,
we go.
make me want to do the dishes.
If we were dating, you wouldn't have no fights. I'd be like, I don't want her to fight anymore.
I don't want to lose her shit at home.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it was good. I was fighting. I was on a win streak, and then we started dating, and it just kind of went to shit. Because there was a lot of personal stuff at home, like that would go into the gym because we trained together.
You never leave
got
it.
away with
Yeah.
it, so it was just
So
you didn't listen to him. That's usually what happens.
Maybe I should not. Maybe I shouldn't have. It
oh shit! So you don't listen to him.
Because that's what usually
too
happens.
much.
Women don't listen, so it's like
I probably shouldn't have.
he had to tell you twice.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! And what's the dirtiest shit you've seen within the sport of MMA that you've seen in the? I mean, you know, through the levels you've gone through. What's some of the dirty shit you've seen?
Like dirty meaning what?
Dirty, either
I know.
people shooting up, people.
Like that.
You've never seen anybody roided out or whatnot in there with you?
No.
You never had you never fought somebody and after they hit you, like, nah, there's something wrong with this.
Something's wrong with
This
chick.
chick.
What's up with this dude?
What's up with this dude?
No, not really.
No.
Have you seen that guy? The one that had the deep old voice and he kicked that?
Fox.
Yeah, he kicked that girl's head in and shit.
Twice.
Oh, wow.
He's hit.
Fallon Fox.
Yeah, Fallon Fox.
Oh,
He's
shit, that's right.
he's cracked. Two
Would you
skulls.
fight? Would you fight that? That
dude?
I mean, if we went to the bare knuckle, yeah, I probably would. I've always been like, I don't care, just I'll do it.
You'll fight someone like that? You'll get in there?
Yeah.
Wow.
What would be the price tag to take him on?
I mean, you're risking your
1,000.
life. There's a difference. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
this
at
dude,
least.
it's a dude.
At least 3 to 5.
That's it?
Yeah.
3 to 5,000?
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, I'm going to do bare knuckle. I mean, come on.
Oh, so you're bare knuckling him.
Down.
So you're just down to bare knuckle him?
I'm down to fight wherever, whenever. And that's why I think that's probably one of their problems too. I'm down to, I'll do it. And Jackie's like, no, we're gonna get you a good matchup. Let's wait.
Wow, man.
Yeah, well,
I got so used to like, okay, let's do it. Instead of being like, no, maybe we shouldn't take this fight.
Even like, hey, before you get in this fight, it's a man, baby.
I'm surprised he didn't throw me into one like that. Totally.
Oh no.
So
man.
how can you? So if you're quick to fight, how is it that you find it hard to turn that switch on to get in there, to fucking just get cut it loose and shit?
I was playing at the beginning, like I that switch was on, and I was just let's fucking go.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess when we started getting more into our personal relationship and him talking down to me and putting a lot of stuff in my head, like I started to doubt myself. So I couldn't really like.
How long were you training with him and then you became involved with him?
Like a year and a half, almost 2 years.
And then y'all hooked up after that?
So you guys were dating for like 8 years or whatever?
Yeah. So I had met him. I trained with him for about a year or two. Got some fights with him. I was winning some good fights, and then after maybe a year and a half, 2 years, started dating, and then I was with him for about 8, 9 years.
Damn.
That's
a lot. Now I could see how that switch could be turned off after a while. You just
I have PTSD.
Yeah, no, I have the same thing from my old lady. I used to be happy, and then now I'm just, all right,
Scared.
whatever. Bath and Body Works, all right.
Yeah.
We're going,
I just recently started smiling again.
Yeah,
Like,
There you go.
we're going to Sam's, all right.
you can't erase this shit now. You see that?
It's
My
hard,
face
man.
cramps up. I'm smiling so hard, man. No,
You're so stupid.
I'm just playing.
No, you're not.
I'm crying when I get home.
know.
No, you're not.
I cry in
Cry
the
in the
shower.
car.
Yeah. Why?
So were you always in trouble? Were you a big fighter at school? Were you always getting in trouble
I
for
was
scrapping?
Since I was little, I've always been a little scrapper.
Just cause,
My mom used to call me peleonera. I was always just fighting.
Oh, I
just
believe
with
it.
the
I believe it.
boys,
I
Yeah.
believe it.
I believe
just
it.
fighting all the time.
What would set you off? Just anything?
When I was younger, I was just like a little tomboy, and then I have a younger brother, so I was very protective of him. So I would just fight all little boys for him, and I just always
Oh,
fighting with everyone. And then,
so you picking on little kids then?
yeah, probably like
Okay.
little boys.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
And
that's
then I just turned
kinda
into fighting other girls, and yeah,
So will you walk around like Billy Badass at school, like nobody could touch you?
I would. Yeah.
were you undefeated at school?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. What school did you go to?
High school into Irvin.
Irvin.
Of course.
Oh, she was a
Northeast,
Rockets.
I'm telling you,
Of course.
No, Andrews Eagles,
I actually
baby.
went to Bowie for a little bit. But
Oh.
I ended
Bowie.
it back at Irvin. Yeah.
Oh no, that's good training. That's Mexican
There
training
you
there.
go, exactly.
Why did you get suspended from Irvin or
No,
what?
just transportation wise.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I live in the
So I
Northeast.
thought you were looking
so
for better
to drive to
fights.
Bowie,
I thought you were looking for better fights.
Yeah, I cleared this school out already.
On to the next one.
Gotta move up in competition.
Should have went to Andrews. You got better competition over there.
I almost did playing basketball, getting into fights with
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
girls there. Yeah.
Damn. So what other sport were you into then? So basketball. And what else?
I mainly did basketball throughout high school. Middle school, I did all the sports, and then
And
so
boxing.
Towards the end of high school, I kind of got into boxing, but then I was about to graduate. I was working. I had been working since I was 16.
Yeah.
So I kind of stopped boxing, and then I got pregnant, and then I just went back into it.
Damn. That's fucking nuts. So did you clear out Bowie also, or is it just? Did you have better scraps at Bowie? Oh, that's a no.
On the streets.
On the street. Who's the hardest fight you ever had against? Either in the square ring or the octagon or the streets. Who's the hardest person you're like, fuck, that bitch was bad? Is there anybody you could put a finger on and say that was my hardest I've ever, win, lose, or draw?
They've all been pretty rough. Alice was a good one. That was a tough one. And then Tracy, the second time I fought her.
Who hit the hardest?
Hit the hardest. Probably this one girl. She goes by Mulan. I forgot her name. She hits pretty hard. Alice hits hard. I think Alice and this other chick Mulan, Abril Anguiano, I think is her name. I think those two probably hit the hardest.
Stay away from them.
Those two probably hit the hardest. But I went into the decision with both of them.
Yeah.
That's good.
So from the fights that I saw from you, I didn't see any cuts on you. Have you ever been cut up in any of your fights?
Major cut?
Cut up? No. This chick, Abril, my nose bled a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never really got cut up. I never really, my nose really never been bloody.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing much scar tissue from even from the street fights. Like I can't see no shank signs, no fucking.
No.
So you gotten stabbed?
I see no bullet holes.
God damn.
Dude, this
No,
fool
not
tripped.
really.
This guy was walking up there and he fucking tripped when he was about to attack him. Oh shit! That's how you know you're amateurs. But you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So, Miss Ruthless Roxy, if people want to find out more about you, keep in touch with any fights that you're going into, want to see some of your highlights, where could they get information or see you?
I guess on my Instagram.
Okay.
Ruthless Roxy Official.
Ruthless Roxy Official. And then you said you got your fight on August 26th. Is that going to be showed anywhere that people can tune in and see and root for El Paso Zone?
I have no idea. I have to get that.
Is it on OnlyFans?
Should be.
There you go. There you go.
I have to ask Jackie on that one. I'm not sure exactly.
Hold on. I wonder if it's on, because I think I saw something about your fight.
Maybe it's on BoxRec.
Oh, shit. It's on who? Boxing.
BoxRec? I don't know who the promotion's going to be, though.
Ew. BoxRec. That's where.
I just know it's in San Antonio.
Okay, so you're fighting in San Antonio.
And when is it?
August 26th. Yes. I was going to fight here August 18 with the Jorge Tovar and Victor Aranda for my champ camp team. Here at the Coliseum here in El Paso. I got offered a fight from LFA. The MMA fights are happening next weekend.
Okay.
No matchups, so we took this one August 26th.
So everybody's scared to fight you?
No, there's no girls.
There's no girls. Nobody wants it, huh?
No.
All right. So before we go, any last words that you want to tell people, that either words of encouragement or words of beware of your ex and don't go to his gym, or stay away from all of that. Anything?
Honestly, just never give up. Just because I feel like if I would have stopped, I would have regret like not continuing. So just don't give up on your dreams. Just work towards it. It's not easy, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Just keep going. Keep pushing forward.
Don't get involved with your trainer.
And do not get involved with trainer, please.
Yes.
Definitely that.
Yeah, because I mean, definitely don't do that. That's a fucking, that should
big
never
no-no.
leave.
Should never have, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So if you guys want to go train, you can hit up Champ Camp with Jackie. See what he's putting out. He's putting out some good fucking product out there. And I know he's going really MMA now, right? A lot heavy on MMA from what he was telling me the other day.
You have a couple fighters. Mikey Tovar is another MMA fighter out there. Kayla's little brother is actually getting into MMA. So he's training.
Damien,
good.
right?
Yeah, Damien.
Yeah.
Handsome Javi's fighting next week in LFA. He's an MMA fighter training out with Jackie too. So shout out to Handsome Muay Thai and then my Jiu-Jitsu grind team, BJJ.
There you go. So follow her on Ruthless Roxy Official on Instagram. Like her stuff. Follow her. See where she's gonna be fighting. If you haven't seen her, this girl, she's got a tank that doesn't run out, and she loves to throw. So if you're in the mood for a good fight, a good fucking sparring, or just good time overall, make sure you follow her on her Instagram. Look her up on YouTube. The Ceasear's being spelled a little bit differently on her last name, so you got to find that. If not, I got that other Ceasear, the dog whisperer, kept fucking coming up on my shit. Yeah, kept coming up. So careful on that one.
No,
That's my primo. So yeah, follow her on there, and then like I said, if you want to get into boxing, if you want to get into any of that hands-on shit, head up Jackie at Champ Camp. Definitely take care of you guys there. August 26th. Ruthless Roxy, hopefully coming back with a dub. Best of luck to you, man. Hope everything goes great. Right now, when you go to when you go training right now, go crack some skulls and shit.
Go punch Jackie in the face.
Yeah, punch Jackie for us. Punch him right. Just but you got to get him in the body shot. Get him with a body shot. If he sees this, he's gonna talk shit to me. Yeah, but yeah, hey, definitely hit up Champ Camp. Hit up Ruthless Roxy Official. So next time, don't be an asshole. Don't be a dick. Deuces.